My lovely food, baby. Without it, you'll be starving. My lovely food, baby. Without it, you'll be dying.
Hi there, I'm Meghan Telpner, certified nutritionist, and I've been out here all week volunteering alongside the amazing farmers at Everdale Organic Farm. I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour of the farm because I think it's really important that we all learn a little bit more about where our food comes from and all the work that goes into growing it, so that we have a little more appreciation for our fresh green vegetables when they appear on our dinner table. But what we have right here are the cells where we plant the little tiny seeds. They're almost the size of flax seeds or in the morning. And here we've got the spring mix. It's just starting to grow. When it gets a little bit bigger, it'll get transplanted, and then come harvest time, cut that off, we wash it, cool it, and that's what becomes your dinner salad. The beauty of an organic farm is that instead of seeing miles and miles of a single crop like corn, for example, instead what you get is a diversity in what you grow, so that the foods can use the nutrients from the soil and they balance each other out instead of monopolizing certain nutrients and other foods being depleted. Right here I'm standing in the cabbage patch. I don't see any dolls, my favorite Cabbage Patch dolls, but if you ever wondered what cabbage looks like when it's growing, here's a beautiful head of green. So this purple kale is one of my favorites, but I think it's probably just because I love the beautiful purple color. But often what I end up doing with the purple kale, or even with the green, and there's some right here, is what you can do is you tear it up into smaller pieces, drizzle it with some olive oil, some lemon juice, and a little bit of sea salt, and you put it in your oven at about 200 for 45 minutes, and it crisps up. What it does is dehydrates the kale a little bit, so it becomes like a crispy, crunchy chip. Great alternative to potato chips, and it's jam-packed with vitamin A, although I personally am happy to eat it raw, just like this. So we saw before the little itty-bitty lettuce growing in the greenhouse, so once it gets big enough, it gets planted out here, and this will probably be harvested next week, and then you might just find it at your farmer's market. So after we harvest the greens in the field, we bring them to the hub where we put them in these tubs of icy water that helps clean off some of the dirt, but more importantly, it helps keep them cold. This process is called the hydrocooling, and this is how we keep things crispy and fresh until they get delivered to the store at home where we get them. So we saw our greens get planted in the greenhouse, we saw them out in the fields where they get harvested, we saw them up in the hub where they get washed and cooled, bundled, and now here we are in the market where we can buy the best of the freshest greens to bring home to our table. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of Everdale Farm, and I hope you learned something about where your food comes from and all the work that goes into growing it. And maybe when you're at your farmer's market or even at the supermarket, you'll give a little thought to all the work that went into bringing that food to you, and that you'll enjoy it just a little bit more because of it. Hope you'll come back to this website. Every week we'll have more information about whole food cooking, cosmetics, great home remedies, and all these wonderful things to help us live a whole, healthy, happy life.
My lovely food, baby. Without it, you'll be starving. My lovely